Greetings everyone and welcome to another video on my channel, and today I am going to be doing a piano tutorial for the song Awuwedwa by Nothando Hlophe featuring Xolly Mncwango. So obviously we're in the key of A flat, right? And I'm going to be taking you guys through 5 different parts because there are 5 different parts for the song, starting from the introduction all the way till the bridge, vamp, whatever you call it. So let's get straight into it because we have a lot to get through. So yeah, let's start with the introduction. I'm going to play it for you, let you guys hear how it sounds, and we're going to break it down. Alright, so the song, it starts like this. So obviously the song starts like this, right? It starts out right, so let's break that down, right? So first chord, we're playing a 4. So the song starts on a 4, then you're like going to a 4 and then a 6, or you can call it like a 4 and then a 1 suspended, 4 over a 6 in your left hand. So left hand we can do a 4 octave. You just do the, you just play the 1 note if it's easier for you. 4 octave in the left hand, then right hand is a 6 1 3 6. Then next, left hand's playing a 6, right hand's playing a 1 4 5 1. That's why I'm calling it a 1 suspended 4 over a 6 in your left hand. Then you go into a 5 chord next, right? Left hand's doing a 5 octave, right hand's doing a 2 5 7. Or you can do 5 6, then play the chord. Then left hand's staying on a 5 octave, then right hand's doing a 1 4 5 1. Right, then next we'll go to a, there we're walking up 1 2 3, then left hand's hitting the 1 when right hand hits the 3, then left hand's on a 3, right hand's on a 4, 1 2 5, sorry, then right, so what's this over here? Right, right hand's doing a 4 5 6. When you hit the 6 in your right hand, left hand's hitting a 4. Right. Next, left hand's doing hitting a 6. Right hand's hitting a 4 5 1. Then now you're gracing the 6 into a 7, and when you hit the 7 in your right hand, you're also going to hit the 3. Right. Then when you hit the 7, your left hand's going to hit the 1. Now left hand's going to go to a 7 and right hand's going to go to a 5 2. Back to the 5 chord, 5 left hand, 2 5 7 right hand, and then again 4 chord, 6 chord, back to a 5 chord. Now we're going to a 4 over 2. So left hand's hitting a 2 chord, right hand's hitting a 4 chord. So left hand's a 2 1 2, right hand's hitting a 4 6 1 4. Right. 3 2 1 4. Right. Now left hand's on a 1 octave, right hand's on a 3 5 1 3. So that's the introduction part altogether, right? Right, now let's go on to the next part. Let's hear how that sounds now. So this is pretty much the first verse. So it's going Awuwedwa, so one chord. The left hand's doing a 1-5-1. Right hand you can do a 2-3-5-1. You can do a one chord this way, one chord this way, any one chord that suits your fancy. You can even do what some people like doing. These pro players, they like doing these extended chords, you know, like extending the one this way, where instead of playing like this, you're shifting the 3 to an octave higher. I like to keep things fairly simple. I don't like breaking my fingers. Left hand's doing a 1-3-1-5-1, right hand's doing a 2-3-5-1. So here, over here, sometimes I'll extend it like this, or I'll voice it with the extension on your left hand. But for the majority of you can just play this chord over here, where it's a 4 octave in your left hand, and the right hand's doing a 6-1-4-5, or just a 1-4-5-1, and then play like that. But the 6 does add a little bit of depth to it, so if you can't obviously stretch that far, just do a 4-6 in your left hand, and then a 1-4-5-1 in your right hand. So one chord. 4-6. Right? So pretty much like how we're doing the intro, you're gonna hear this a lot in the song, where you're doing that 4-6-5. Once you spin it over 5, back to the 1. So I've shown you this chord: 4 octave left hand, right hand 6-1-3-6, left hand 6, right hand 1-4-5-1, then 5 chord. Once you spin it over 5 in your left hand, then you're back to your 1 chord. So that's how that part over there sounds. It's very simple. So we can move on to the next part, which is over here. Right, so this part over here starts at almost the same way, where it goes 1 chord, then 4 chord, then you're gonna go, right? So it's pretty much almost like you're playing the previous part, except before you do that, we do this over here, right? So we start at the 1 chord, then we go to the 4 chord, right? Then we go, then you hear them go to you hear that, you hear that, right? So when you hear that, you're gonna come in at the. You're not gonna play that, because I can play it, but I feel like it's very. There's a lot of stuff which you can leave out, and then leave that to somebody who's like playing a lead instrument. But if you guys want to play that, you can try play it, right? But for me, I decided to just play the part where, and you hear that for even like for the intro, what was played was just that part, right? So that's literally what I'm like, okay, cool, we're already playing this in the intro, and in another place you'll eventually see. So I just chose to leave the part of and just play. And what are we playing there? Same like in the intro. 4, 5, 6, and then left hand on the 4, left hand on the 6, right hand on the 4, 5, 1. One, 2, 3. You hit the 3, left hand hits a 1. Then now left hand again on a 7, right hand on a 5, 2. I've showed you this before, but if you skimmed over it, or if you already forgotten, I'm just showing it to you one more time. Left hand's on a 5, right hand's on a 2, 5, 7. And then so literally that's all that part is. Alright, now let's move on to the next part, which is, I think the part that goes with Tembegi. It's here. Alright, so now this part's almost kind of similar. So we're going from a 1, then we're going to go to a 4 like the other parts, but then I like to play it this way. So Wetembegi, Wetembegi, right? So what are we playing there? We're playing the 1 and 4 like usual, and we're also going to play that ba, ba, ba. Except we added a few things here. So look over here. We go from a 1, then we're going to do a passing 5-1 before we go to a 4. So 1, left hand's on a 5, right hand's on a 4, 7 flats, 2. Now left hand's on a 1, 7 flat, right hand is on a 3, 6, 2, passing chord. So that's the 5, 1. Now we're on a 4 chord as always. Left hand's on a 4 octave, right hand's on a 6, 1, 3, 6. You can add the 5 if you want. You can shift the 4 to the 5 if you want. But I like playing it this way: 4 octave, 6, 1, 3, 6, and add the 5 for just a little bit of that depth distortion. I don't know whatever you call it. Now you see this part over here where I go. Now it's literally that same thing where they were going, right? But now instead of playing that, and instead of playing that, all I'm playing is I'm leaving out that, then just playing that, so right? And if you listen to the song, you'll hear that I'm following like how they are voicing their chords and they, everything around that. So right? So as you can see, there's a lot of repetition. Things are slightly different. So that's why I'm not really repeating it again, because I've already showed it to you quite a few times now. Now let's go to the final parts, which is the most interesting part of the song. I love this progression here. So let's just hear how it sounds first, then I'm going to break it down for you guys. Right, so I let it play a few times because of just how nice it sounds, right? So pretty much how this part goes, it just goes ooh, na we ooh, Jesu. So the part we know, 4, 6, 5, then the Jesu, right? But generally for this song, I don't use that because for the piano who's playing main keys, I feel like it's just sufficient enough to do playing this 1 suspended over 5, then resolving to a 1, right? So we're doing a 1, 1, and immediately after you do the 1, then you're gonna do this passing progression over here. It's a right. So what is this progression over here? It's stuff which you've probably already played. Left hand's playing a 1, right hand's playing a gracing the 6 into the 7. Right, so when you hit that 1, it's when you're hitting, so you're gracing the 6 into the 7, right? So when you hit the 7, you're going to be playing the 7 with the 3 in your right hand and then with the 1 in your left hand. So right? Or am I wrong? Is it more so that you're playing these together? You're playing the 1, and then you're playing the 6 and the 3, and then you're gracing the 6 into the 7 afterwards. I may be leading you guys wrong. Actually, yeah, this is correct. You're actually playing this, then you're gracing the 6 into the 7. My apologies for leading you guys the wrong way. I'm just used to playing it so muscle memory, like I've already forgotten how to do it. Right, now next, so left hand's playing a 7, right hand's playing the 5-2. Left hand's playing a 5, right hand's playing a 2-5-7. Right? You do that one time, then the second time, you do that, you're gonna go to now a. So now left hand is on a 6, right hand's on a 4-1. Now left hand's on a 5, right hand's on a 2-7. Now left hand's on a 3, right hand's on a 1-2-5. Then repeats 4, 6, 3. Right, so actually I don't play. You can kind of play the 4. You can kind of play the 1 here. It's all up to you. What sounds better, right? And then another way I also do it is if you actually look towards the end of the cover that I did, instead of doing I choose to do this. So instead of doing that chord over there, the 1/3, I do the passing chord, which is the 1. But how do you voice this? It's like a flat 7. The major chord is the 1 chord with like an added 6th and a flat 7 and a 9. The thing is, I'm not using the piano software where it actually shows me the chord structure, but it's because you have the 1, you have the 3, you have the 6, you have the flat 7, and you have the 2. So which is the 9, or not really. Okay, in this sense, it's not the 9. It's more so like if you're counting from where the chord actually starts from, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you add in like a 16, but the 16 is also the 9, which is also the 2. So that's why I said to add 2. Right? So instead of doing and so on and so on. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here. I know it was a very long one, but I broke down all the 5 different parts that I played in the song. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here. Until next time, guys.